Hello, hello. I am texting a few folks to let people know I'm live. Um, so anyhow, today has been its day. Brian, Craig, I see the people I'm just going to text are already here. Thank you. Hi. So it has been not the okay. It's been an interesting day. Sometimes interesting is just odd. Today was an odd, interesting day. So I do have a couple unboxings. I did film a video right before I went live because I got a thing in the mail and I'm like, what is this? And where's my hairbrush gone to? How have I already lost my hairbrush? I have one hairbrush, y'all. Gonna have to buy another hairbrush. Um, but we're just gonna go with the casually messy look. Hi Pixie. Hi Apple Blonde. Hi Brian. My Coach Straw arrives. Oh yay! So Brian's getting a new bag tomorrow, and I'll show him the baby version of the bag he's buying the bigger version of right now, actually. So this bag belonged to Brian, and um it was too small, and he missed his return window. And he's like, "Oh, what am I gonna do with this?" I'm like, "I'll buy that from you." And he's like, "Girl, I'll give it to you." So he gave me this beautiful Coach straw bag. This thing's awesome. This is called the 26. So the one he's getting is gonna be 13 inches. Hi, honey. What's up? What are we taking a photo of? Oh, I agree. That looks good.
Which one?
Which dessert thing? Well, the brownie thing.
Okay.
Actually, the
And
salad.
then do you want a salad?
The salad and the parm sandwich?
I was gonna do, yeah, you can do the parm. I was thinking this cheesesteak, but I'm also good with the parm. And then I was gonna get a thin crust.
Yeah.
Okay. There's all crunchies.
So we're ordering dinner. So yeah, we're having Domino's. So I wanted a salad and we're gonna have we can split the whatever sandwich you want. I don't care. I want the Caesar more than anything. Yeah. So anyway, this is my cute little bag that Brian gave me. This thing is adorable. It is so cool. Here's the thing though. It is a natural straw, so it's not I don't well, it's paper. It's paper straw. So this is softer than the outlet version of the straw, which is weird because I touched the straw from the outlet. I'm like, I don't love it. And then as soon as this showed up, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like amazing. But here's the thing with a straw, paper straw, anything. Yes, water sensitivity. It's a natural type of fiber. I mean, paper is wood pulp, you know. So it can stretch and warp. So when you use it, um, if you use it a lot, it can sag. So if you want a bag like this to stay more with a firm base, you want to put an insert in there or a base shaper and stuff it when you're not using it, and definitely put it in a dust bag because they just it's like patent leather, y'all. They're just temperamental. So this is my gift from Ryan. Isn't this beautiful? Hey, this thing's beautiful. I never thought I would love the 26. I didn't know. I didn't even know this thing existed, y'all. And I said, "What's a 26? And where did it come from?" I didn't know this existed. It's a little awkward to carry as a crossbody because it is asymmetrical. It does wobble a little weird, but honestly, I mostly grab it like this, and it's just a cute bag. It's so darn cute. And because I live in Texas, I can use this bag for like 10 months out of the year because we only have 2 months of cold. Let's be super honest about that. Um, I'm feeling a little better. Made it to the pharmacy today. Yay, Jennifer. Um, Happy to hear, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Pretty bag. I would use a top handle. Yeah, as a top handle is it's phenomenal. That bag is surprisingly phenomenal. Oh, James, I need to show you what came in the mail. You can't get upset.
Who's Co?
It's Co. This is the only pass I get out of all my bag collection is if it has llamas on it. These llamas specifically. This is James's favorite bag pattern in my collection.
It's Cusco.
Yes. Oh. I don't know which one I like them. I think I really like that one the most when he's dressed up because he's so funny in that scene. This is one of my favorite movies, The Emperor's New Groove. If you've never seen Disney's Emperor's New Groove, you will laugh. I love this. This is my favorite, and I watched this in the theaters when it came out. My girlfriend told me, "We're gonna go see this movie." I'm like, "I don't want to see that movie." She takes me to go see the movie. I spent the entire time laughing and laughing and laughing, and I could not stop laughing. It's to this day my favorite Disney movie. You know, Greg, I have an appointment next Thursday, which will bring me right across the street from Phoenix. um, hello, everybody. So that was my unboxing that I did before I went live. And then I showed you the bag that Brian gave me so kindly, which was awesome. And he's getting the larger version because that's what happened was he got it and it's a little too small. So he wanted to get the larger one. And so anyhow, yesterday, so I came home yesterday, I did that filming, I worked on YouTube here. I did not go live because I knew if I went live, I'd just be talking and I'm tired. Um, yeah, this one is a Dooney. Yeah, this one is a Dooney. This is a Dooney and Burke Emperor's New Groove Disney bag that came out several years ago. Um, Jennifer Weber, I'm in no rush. Yes. Yeah, so I love Dooney. You know I love Dooney. So but what I did yesterday, so I have a little update. So I didn't do much work on this upcrafting. I don't know when I showed you how much I'd gotten done last time, but I'm still working on it. I've decided to only do the front cherries and the side cherries, and I'm gonna leave the base cherries and the back cherries alone because this is where all the friction's going to happen, and I didn't really want to have friction with the sparkly berries or cherries, I should say. So I'm still working on this one. This is the rude awakening about being 45. I need really good lighting to work on this. I cannot do this late at night. My prescription's been changing, so I need to see my doctor, but I do better if I take my glasses off to see that. So rude, so rude. So when I came home from after work, I can't work on it. There's not enough light. Um, Craig says, "Hi, everybody. I'm having dexterity issues, so I can't keep up and say hi each every person." But hey, yeah, Craig is saying a universal hey to everybody. So then I also worked on some other upcrafting yesterday. Let's see how it turned out. So I had these books sitting on top of it because I wanted it to really get flat. So this was I was sold a fake bag, y'all. I didn't realize it was fake till after I accepted the purchase, and then that point it's your bag. So I'm like, whatever. So what I did was I put this patch on top of the fake branding, and and so I think it looks pretty good. Now I need to do some interior work on this to make sure, because the way they have it done, the branding in here, I need to cover up the interior patch too, so it stops trying to. Anyway, I'm working on it. This is a work in progress. This is gonna be my Wednesday Addams bag, and I'm gonna just upcraft this and then give it away. Like, this is not something I'm gonna keep because this is PU leather. I'm pretty sure I paid $40 for it, because I thought it was a Kate Spade bag. It's not. It's a Kate wannabe bag, and but it's still a pretty bag. I just didn't feel comfortable saying it was Kate Spade to anybody else because it's not. So I said, okay, well, I have all these cool Wednesday Adam patches. So I started with this first one and I want to see how this one looked, and then I'll work on the rest of it. So I did this yesterday. And then the other thing I worked on was upcrafting. Yeah, I know, Dawn, is this bag. So this bag is it's not Louis. Louis never made this one. Actually, let's move the pony. Let's move my pony to the side. There we go. So it's so fluffy. And then this is my um, Speedy. Louis never made the Speedy. So I paid a lot of money for this bag. A lot of money for this bag. Hey, keep it simple, Michael. This bag is well, actually, no, keep it simple. Is that Michael? I think that's someone different. Anyway, cost me $350 because originally I wanted to buy a leather bag, which cost more. So the problem was when they showed me that bag, I said, I'm not buying that. I said, that does not look like the way it's supposed to look. The interior is wrong. The straps are wrong. I'm not buying that bag. So I said, here, give me this one because I know you can make this one. So I'm pretty sure um, my, hi, Michael. I'm pretty sure my buying my wink wink is done for a while, a long while. So because this was a lot of money, I could have bought a lot of other bags instead of this. Now, don't get me wrong, I love it. I love the fact this color is perfect for me, but I don't need more than two. I don't need more than these two. I have the Never Ever Full and I have the Speedy. I'm good, you know. So I'm upcrafting it. So over here is where it said Louis Vuitton, and I put the My Melody over here. This is Chromie. This is the Coach sticker. This is my Pride patch, which all the different variations, which I really like this one. I don't know what all the colors actually mean, but who's Michael? Not me. Okay, keep it simple. You are someone different. Okay, I figured. Sorry. Keep it simple. Jackie, did you see my previous comment? No. Okay. Let me see. Let me go up. I see Dawn. I see. Is everyone I'm having dexterity issues? Was there a comment beyond that one? Okay, whatever girl, no rush. Okay, I think I missed it. I don't see it. It goes great with the patches, personally. Okay, misspoken identity. Yeah, so this is Pixar pin. This is one of my new Sorcerer Apprentice pins, which may or may not stay on this bag. I don't know. But then look on the back, because this is where the other logo branding is. I put my Balloony dog on here, and then um, I'm just a girl who loves bags. Hey, keep it simple, awesome. So this is a strawberry patch, an earth patch. So I'm really happy that these look cool on this side and look cool on this side. It was a little dicey there because it was hard to get this one to adhere. So I kind of had to, he said that bag is a fall 2025. Oh, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Craig. I didn't see it yeah, thank you. So this is a brand new bag for the Speedy, whatever. So, this is the men's Speedy bag. Very pretty, gorgeous. No one's going to know what this is because the branding, I mean, it's the classic Speedy look, yes, but it doesn't have LV all over it. The only LV on here, honestly, is going to be on the hardware. And if you're looking that close to my bag, you're a little too close to my bag. Sorry. You know, and it does have like, I don't know, it has the tag thing in here, but I never use those tag things. Where's the tag thing? I might I might use it because it's cute and I'll put something on here. I'll do that right now, actually. I'll put a sticker on here. And then I just love the color. This color is so pretty. So for $350 leather bag, not Louis Vuitton ish. So let's see which sticker should I put on this tag. So I have the cherries is going to be too big, but I can use the ladybug, the heart, the unicorn, or I think the shamrock might be too small. So I think it's ladybug, heart, or unicorn. Which should I use? Bags LV fall. Thanks for clearing that up. Yeah. Okay. What is buzzing at me? Stop buzzing at me. Um my sister is a little bit um annoyed with me because she called me to talk to me and I says I can't talk and she's like I never get to talk to you. She's coming over tomorrow, guys. Who booted you? I did not boot you out. I don't know how you got booted out. I know nothing. Okay, so far unicorn is winning. Ooh, you know what? The unicorn would be great because it's so fluffy. So here I have another unicorn because I have two sets of these. So I'm going to put the unicorn on here. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Let's see if I can do it so it covers up I might have to do two. I might have to do a shamrock and a unicorn. Yes. I think it's going to do this. I think this is what's going to happen. I'm going to do a unicorn up here and a shamrock down here, or the heart and the unicorn. I thought it was fabric too. Oh yeah, no, that's fabric. No, this is fabric. It's fabric with leather trim. This is fabric with leather. This is denim with leather piping and leather handles. So the one I was gonna buy was an all leather bag, but which is why it costs more. So I got this but then when I changed my mind, or when I said no, I'm not taking that other one, they charged me a little bit more for that one. I don't care. Yeah, it's denim. It's denim with leather, blue leather. This is the leather trim, guys. Yeah. Um, I think, I do think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this right now. Yeah. So these are these Coach stickers you can buy. You can buy these. I got these on sale from Macy's. They're normally $20 a sheet, and I got them for $12 a sheet because I got them on sale. Now, I don't know if I would spend $20 a sheet for these particular ones. And I bought two sets specifically because I wanted the cherries. But then when I got the cherries, it turns out the one I liked more than the cherries was the teddy bear. I thought the teddy bear was neat. So that's the one That's the one I've used first on both is the teddy bear and the Rexy. So I got it for the Rexy, and I'll have to show you. I've shown off the Rexy, but it's on a different bag. So, yeah. So anyhow, this is the unicorn. We're going to have the unicorn go over. And as simple as that. Hey, thank you, Marilla. That is my new tag. And now, so I covered up the Louis Vuitton stamping on here so you don't see the Louis Vuitton stamping because I don't want anyone ever to think this is a real Louis. We're a fake Louis. Now, it's funny because I was talking to a friend of mine. Most people call a Louis Vuitton Louis or Louis Vuitton or however you pronounce it. In Thailand, we just always call it Louis because that's just what we say. We're saying, oh, it's a Louis, because that's how we say it in our Thai. It's just how it's pronounced. So it's funny. I've always called it, oh, it's just a Louis, and some of my friends call it a Louis or Vuitton. I think there's a way you could say it with like a French pronunciation. I don't know. I'm not French, y'all. Um, I'm Thai, so Thai American. So an Irish American at that. So let's see. Let me do this. So this is how this is going to look on my bag. I might move where that is. I'm not sure I like that. I might have to change that. No, yeah, I don't like the way that's hanging. Hey, Christiana, Erin, hi. Um, hello. What do you think of the smooth leather Ace Tote 26? I love the Ace Tote. If the 26 is the short and squat one, I'm not sure I like the short and squat one. I do like an Ace Tote, but the Ace Tote's not my favorite tote. So I don't know. It's not something I'm going to be looking at. And the new outlet, by the way, yes, the Rexy is the coolest. Is here we go. Well, I'll have to play with that one. But anyway, so that is that. So I've been working with making that one upcrafted so people don't think it's the real thing. Makes me feel better about using it. I like it. Oh, that got scrambled. Rexy's cute. Yes, Rexy is cute. So I do have an unboxing. We'll get right into it. It's right here. So this is from Florida, and it is. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so this is I got the bid and won the bid. Should not have bid on the bag. Like, okay, I told you I'm a liar, right? That I'm not supposed to be buying bags, and here I am showing you brand new bags because I have issues, y'all, issues. I'm gonna try my dangest to make, next month a no buy, a low buy. I think no buy tricks my brain into going crazy. So I think I just need to say consciously purchasing because I have bought two very expensive things coming in the mail. Whatever. One's a gift, one is not a gift. Um, so this is, oh wow, what a cool box this came in. This is like brand new. So the guys, I did not buy this in the castle because I didn't like the way this thing is made. But this is my very first piece of Figment. So Figment is Epcot's mascot. So Figment is just this dragon dude, and he's Epcot's mascot. So Twillybird or Orange Twillybird is also, there's two mascots for Epcot. So it's this one and the other one. Staycations are the best. Susan says, I upcycled clothing and sew bags. I never thought of using Wink Wink bags as a base for. Yes. Oh my gosh, it is the best. Oh yeah, Just Beth. So Just Beth sent me a bunch of Wink Wink bags, and I'm gonna upcraft them some more of them. One has already left the coop. It's gone to my twin. One I have over. I have a couple of them in the corner, which I'm gonna start working on. But oh yeah, Just Beth is fabulous. Fabulous. But this is one that I didn't get from Just Beth. This is just me and bad luck. Um, I got sold this thing, and when I saw it, I said, okay, you aren't the real deal. So I covered the emblem, the fake emblem with this. I have another couple other fake bags too. So this way, once I change the way it looks and upcrafts them, I can give them away. I feel fine about selling them. It's not a fake bag anymore. They're now they're just a bag. They were always just a bag, but now I don't have to feel bad about branding. I think that's so cool. You sew. I love sewing. Okay, I love the idea of sewing. I'm not good at it. Yeah, I'm not good at sewing. I do a lot of hand embroidery, or I used to. Um, yeah. So anyhow, so anyway, this is my first scented piece. So the reason I didn't buy this particular lug design in the castle when we saw the castle is I don't actually like the way this bag is made. This is literally brand new, guys. This is a $65 item I got for a lot less than that, and I'll have to look it up to see how much, but let me like this has not even been cut. Basically, somebody got this, didn't like it, and decided to just get rid of it. Or it was gifted to them. Not everybody likes Figment. I'm not gonna lie. He's not everybody's cup of tea. So the reason I didn't like this style of bag when I went to the park, because it has this two zipper compartment, right? I'm not a huge fan of this, but this is so you can put your phone, your wallet, you can do small, I don't know what people put in this front pocket, whatever you need, chapstick or something. There's a little slip pocket that's like plastic slip pocket, but this is really cute. And I could use this, and for the price I got it for, I'm super happy with it. So you can carry this with the top handle. You can use it as a belt bag, an honest belt bag, or you can use it as a crossbody bag. So it's a three-way type of bag. It's very cute. I'll totally use this for my work phone. And I like Figment. It's my only Figment thing. I like lug a lot. I love a nylon bag. And let me tell you how much I got that for. Because even I was like, I won't win this bid. Apparently I won the bid. And eBay is now in such a way that if you put a bid in, some things are automatically paid for. So I bought that with shipping. The bid price was $35. And I told you it's a $65 item. So it was $45.48 with tax and shipping. And I'm really happy with that because I would have spent $65 on this at Disney. And this is one of the ones I regretted not getting. So I do have a Twillybird water bottle holder, and now I have a Figment cute little bag because Epcot is my favorite Disney World park. It is my favorite. As I like going there, I like going to shopping. The World Showcase. I don't do rides, so I like the World of Coke. I like the little shopping centers there. It's really pretty. It has a nice little garden areas. I mean, I really love the Flower and Garden Festival. That's my favorite time to go to Disney. Um, So that's my one open thing. Um, hello, Sherry. So I have one more thing to open. Well, my last thing to open, and this is from, okay, so this is a haul, and I probably should have done its own video, but y'all, I don't care. I just want to open it and show and share. So, but look at this. This is how it ships. I'm not kidding. This is exactly how it's shipped. There's one little piece of tape. This came from a store. This is a store. This is not an individual shipping. This is from a warehouse. Their warehouse shipped this to me from Tennessee. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really hoping everything's in here. Because y'all see this box. This whole half of the box is just open. It's like you could put a little bit more tape on here, y'all. So I'm hoping things aren't missing. You know, the post has been kind of nuts. Um, so let's take a look. So this is how it looks. So I have good hope, good hope. It doesn't look ruffled around too much. There's a piece of tissue. This is a round coin purse thingy I bought. Let's see. Okay, good, good. I think everything's in here. So let me show you what I purchased. Um, so I got this Studio Ghibli soot case. Now, if you haven't seen My Neighbor Totoro, oh, actually, this is from Spirited Away. From Spirited Away, they have little soot characters. This is one of them, and they also have the soot characters in My Neighbor Totoro. So this is from Spirited Away, which is one of my favorite animated movies. It is a cute little coin purse. And then what made me make the order, well, nothing made me do anything. I did it. This is, so in here should be, okay, this pen, that shirt. Okay, everything's in here. Okay, cool. So these two pins, the little pouch was $15.51. These pins were $7. So let's show you what the pins are. Hi, Jackie. Hey, Dawn. So, Dawn, I haven't seen you in forever, girl. Judge it for the tape. I know, right? So this is a Diet Coke pin. You know how I feel about Diet Coke and pins. So this had to come into my life. Um, and then this pin is a Mickey pin. Let's see if we can get this open. Somebody ran out and was too lazy to get up. Yeah, the tape thing. I mean, really. This one I just thought was adorable. Look, it's cherries in a Mickey face. I mean, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I mean, like that is just adorable. I have to have that too. So I got these two pins. They're about $7 a piece. But what made me actually buy something was this. Look at me buying clothing. And not just any clothing, Hot Topic clothing. Did I tell you where this is from? I bought stuff from Hot Topic. You know, I don't really shop at Hot Topic. It's not really my jam. Their plus size clothing is normally carried on their online. So I was on their online, and when I saw this, I was like, well, if you know me, this is the most Jackie thing you have ever seen, ever. Um, in a month or two, I'm going to be getting a tattoo, and it's going to be the Sorcerer's Apprentice, y'all. Um, this is how much I love Sorcerer Mickey. Sorcerer Mickey's my favorite. No, I'm in my own. I'm in my own. This is my studio now, Dawn. You haven't been around in a while, and I have a new camera I'm using my laptop versus my different camera. But this is my actual room now. Um, Yeah, isn't this the most Jackie cardigan you've ever seen in your life? This thing is amazing. And it has a hood, and not just any hood, guys. A sorcerer's hood. A sorcerer's hood. So I have a sorcerer's cardigan. I mean, it was like $46 worth every cent because look at the embroidered patch here. This is just gorgeous. I haven't been here in a bit. Yeah. So this is So this is the back of it and the waves. It's just so pretty. Size did I order? I think I got the largest size. I think it's 3X. No, this is a 4. I think they have a 5. So this is from Her Universe. So Her Universe, you can get clothes, plus size clothes, and man, this is so cute. I love this so much. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is look at me buying clothing. I know. You're like, Jackie, you have gone to the dark side. Renegade Realtor, hi. Um, Still working and lurking. Yay. Oh, guys, you will not believe what happened to me. Um, I am, I woke up middle of the night as I do, and Super Dacob was on. I'm like, oh, she's live. And then he was like, Aaron's leaving. And I'm like, oh. He was live right during my prime sleeping time. I'm like, and I'm still listening to the replay. So anyway, that man's a night owl. But anyway, I love this Studio Ghibli thing. This is so cool. Let's open it up. So it's stuffed, which I like, but inside, if you look at the interior, it should have, yep, it does. It has the sit balls. This is what the animated sit balls. So one of the things that in the Spirited Away movie, she's cleaning, and it's just very common with the Studio Ghibli theme is cleaning and little dust. We call them dust buddies in America. Well, apparently over in Japan, they're little dust balls like this, sit balls. They're really cute, really cute. Anyway, I'm super happy with this, and I think I had to get a certain dollar threshold to get free shipping and a certain percentage off because um it was more expensive and to get whatever to Jackie, are you not really getting oh yeah, no, I am. I'm probably really getting a tattoo in probably 2 months. I finally found where I want the tattoo to go, which is going to be right here. Um, but more so did I find the tattoo. It's how does go live such a long time? It's impressive. Yeah, I don't know either. For Dacob, but no. The tattoo artist is who I'm going for. So I've known her since before she was born. I knew her mother, I knew her brother, I knew her father. I watched her grow up. I watched her go to college, and then she got out of college and she started her own tattooing. Started doing tattooing. She's a graphic artist, and I'm like, you're doing tattoos now. And like, would you be willing to do a watercolor tattoo with the Sorcerer Mickey? And she said yes. So she wanted to get a little bit more proficient in watercolors because she's passed her apprenticeship in tattooing, but she's still new at it. But she's amazing. Her art is just phenomenal. So I'm gonna get probably not next month or the month. I'm not sure because in December we're on a cruise and there's a time period that you have to heal. And since I'm diabetic, that can be a problem anyway. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get the tattoo, but it will happen sooner than later. Now that I know I have a person who I trust and like. So anyway, I am so excited to get this. I can't wait to wear this. And now I wish the weather would just be a little cooler. Um, this is a forever piece for me. This is such a cool sweater. I'm so excited for this. Yay! So that was my unboxings for today, and I'm very happy about that. Um, I love the Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey or Sorcerer Mickey. Some people call it Sorcerer Mickey, but it's actually the Sorcerer's Apprentice or Wizard Mickey, but it's the Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's the name of the skit within Fantasia. Um, I did. Thank you for thumbing up the live. So I'm gonna put these. I think I'm definitely gonna be putting. Yeah, this has to go over here. Um, I'm adding to my collection because why did I buy a bag with textiles so I can do that? Where is your next Disney trip? My next Disney trip is going to be in December, but I'm not going to Disney World. I'm going to a Disney cruise. James's next Disney World trip, he's going to be going to Disney in November. With our friend, and they're doing a whole no October. Is it October? Either October or November. I don't remember. He's going to Disney. He's flying over for a weekend. They're going to my friend's college over in Daytona. So they're flying into Tampa, driving over to Daytona because they're meeting other friends in Tampa. They're staying with friends in Tampa, driving over to Daytona, doing the homecoming, whatever stuff they do at the university. And then they're going to drive and stay 2 nights in Orlando, and they're going to spend one day at Disney and then fly back. And I am not down for that amount of walking. It is too much walking. Not just walking, just the whole trip. If it was just going to Disney, I'd do it. But going to Orlando, traveling is really hard for me on an airplane. It doesn't make much sense to people, but honestly, it's easier for me to travel by car than it is for me to travel by plane. Plane is not my friend. It's not that I have a fear of flying, it's the comfort level. Even though it's only a 3-hour flight, it is a very painful 3-hour flight. I'll spend 2 days sitting in the car before I spend 3 hours on an airplane. That's just the way it is. Sounds like it's been a really big day. Yeah. Okay, I have one and only tat on my left arm too. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what Craig said. Christiana, I'm okay. Have been feeling, have had terrible few days, but I'm here and blessed. Yes, hearing. Yes, we're not complaining. Sounds like, okay. Oh, snap. I didn't see that bag. Love it. Jackie, you need to add an elephant or turtle symbolizing me on that bag. Oh, I can do that. I totally can do that. I need to find one now. I'm now on a mission. I need an elephant or a turtle to go on here. This has like all my fandoms on here. This is not just one thing. This is a lot of things. So, I always love bags like this because this is what I do with them. Is I express myself. You know, it's nice to see you and look. Dawn. So yeah, so this bag, Dawn, is a not authentic bag. So I made sure I covered up all the branding so people won't know. It's the new fall um Speedy from the men's collection. And I just got the affordable luxury made in China version of it, because the made in France version of it is just way expensive, Bondo. So expensive. Um, Yay, Dawn, I'm so happy to see you. It's been forever. Christiana says, so sorry about those terrible days. Just happy you're here now. Hopefully you'll feel better with the fall around the corner. Yes, fall. I'll send one. Okay. Love those pins and wink wink bag. Thank you. This is a really nice Diet Coke pin. And I'm gonna have to be careful with this one because my twin is gonna want this. I can tell her where she can buy her own, but that often doesn't work. Um mm, where do I want to put this? Put it right here. Sometimes it can get too symmetrical, and that bugs me. I like things to be pretty random, so let's make it a little bit more random. Willing and the creek don't rise. Oh, speaking of the creek don't rise, I'm a new preacher, guys, at my church. I don't know how I feel about it. He's kind of cool, but you know, we'll see. He's new. We'll have to give him. Oh no, my pin back does not like this pen. Mm-mm. This might be one of those weird. No. Okay, so this pin is not compatible with this locking back, so I cannot use this pin on that because this pin will get ripped off. So this is going to go on a hat. So this is the workaround. So if I have to use the pin backs that are the butterflies, these butterfly pin backs, these ones are not good to use on your so here we go. To use on bags like that, because these are the pin backs I use. These are locking pin backs. Now your pins can rip with these too, but it's less likely. You will definitely lose it with these little frog butterfly. These are not These are the worst. The worst. Not if you want to keep stuff on your hat. Like, don't do it. I need an elephant charm. You're right. I do. Um, New preachers, sometimes it takes them a moment. Yeah. Well, he's new, but at the same time, it's like I really like the old one. And so the old preacher, he had a PhD in theology. He is super smart. I like super smart. And unfortunately, a lot of the complaints and people weren't upset with him, but a lot of people didn't understand what he was talking about because he is so very esoteric. He goes deep diving. I like the deep dives. I like it. I like the theology, but whatever. So this is the back. And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put this over here. It's so fluffy. And then the front. And I haven't used this yet, so we'll see how that goes. It's still a work in progress. I used this Labubu today. I have a couple of Lafufus coming in the mail. I'm very excited about. I've given up on actually trying to find real Labubus because it's like a feeding frenzy out there. I don't even try. It's completely insanity. The Labubu craze about trying to get them, and it's because people are collecting them. Not only are you collecting the full sets, you're looking for the secret or the whatever. So if you want that, you have to um keep buying them. So then you have too many, and then you're trying to sell the ones that have too many. So it's kind of this weird purchase, sell. I'm still waiting for the die down. It's still not dying down, y'all. People keep saying, "Oh, it's over. The Labubu craze is over." No, it's not. You know, it is most definitely not over. I'm gonna stuff this bag while I'm here because this is my other project. You put to the side. I have two boxes going out in the mail tomorrow, so that's one of the things I have to do. Guys, the mail system, the post is going to become outrageous. Outrageous. I wear a stitch charm on my charm bracelet every day. Yay! Yes. I do have an elephant charm I have for Craig. It's this one right here. Um, And I just got it. Come on, bracelets. Let me get my watch off. Come on, give me a second. Um, I know I've shown it to you. So this is for Craig. I have a charm here. That one. That elephant. Because Craig wears an elephant charm every day. Um, and then Stitches for me. Yay, because I love Stitch. I only got the Twinkle Twinkle set, and that does it for me. I only got the Twinkle Twinkle set, and that's it for me. UPS postage goes up. Yes, September 1st, the postage is going up, and they're putting out new rules for international customs forms. It used to be, what is it? Now you're having to do like a super detailed description of what it is. Where before it used to be just like, it's a bag, it's a gift, it's a whatever. Um, Thank you, Craig. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah. So Craig loves elephants. I like hippos and Stitch. Those are my faves. Um, oh, did the pizza person show up? Is this why we're coming to see me? Little my favorite puppy. And he is my favorite. I know you're not supposed to have favorite children, but I have a favorite child. Okay. It's a special one. So I'm trying to get this picked up a little bit because, man, when I get done with the live, my room looks like a holy terror. I'm always pulling things out. Um, how much was this anyway? Well, I'm not returning anything, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. He's fussing. Don't know where the fake Labubu stuff. Well, yeah, there's tons of fake Labubus. We just call them Lafufus. Almost all the Labubus you see in the store is going to be fake. They can tell you if you're not paying over $50 for it, it's a fake one. Yeah. Hello, honey. Um, I want to show you my new sweater that came in the mail. This is the most jackiest sweater ever on the planet. I got it from Hot Topic. Look
Wow,
at this.
that's cute.
But not just that. Look at the hood. It's a wizard's hood. And then look at the back.
It's really pretty.
It's awesome. Yeah, that's what was in the mail. I still it. Thank you. I have a
Yeah.
where my
Do you want your root beer?
yeah, did I leave it out there?
Yeah.
Okay. I got distracted. There was things to do. We're gonna have salad with you guys. Craig says hi.
Hi, Greg.
So I have a couple of packages going out. Whoa, that should show up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. There's a surprise unboxing because it just showed up. I borrowed money from my mother to buy it. It might go back. I don't know. But it was my last chance to get it before it went out of stores. And at the price, it was 40% off versus all the other prices I'd seen. And it's not so much what it is, it's the color of what it is. It is a little bit about what it is, too. So we're going to open this. Now, Brian knows what this is because I told him when I ordered it. I said, I did it. I said, that's not smart. There's nothing smart about this purchase. Nothing. But I have literally bought 3 or 4 bags trying not to buy this bag. Oh, I'm stalling. I am stalling. I want James to walk out of the room before I look at this bag because I don't want him to judge me when he sees it. I honestly, hey Ronnie, I am literally stalling, okay? Because I'm almost. I did not know this was coming. I actually have another bag coming in the mail that is a gift. That one I know for sure I'm keeping. I also couldn't afford it, but sometimes those gift things happen in such a way you just have to.
Crap Wednesday.
I did not trap Wednesday. I have food, so the puppy is staring at me. They're like, you are the weakest. You are the weakest link. You are the one that will give us the food. I never give you the food.
You do.
Not intentionally. Go on. Go on, baby. Go with dad. You... he just realized that dad left the room. Okay, so here's the okay. 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 It's not love. Okay, so this must be a not factory wrapped item. It's on their clearance because this is a permanently reduced item, and that's why I said I had to get it because it's about to leave the stores. And this is one of those bags that costs more later than not if I don't get it now. So this, as you can see, came off their store floor because it has the red tag on it. So this I got it for I think that's right. I think I got it less than that. I'm gonna have to go look back and look. Um, so this is the large Lana, the shoulder Lana. So it really depended on how it was going to feel on my shoulder. Go on. Pugsley. He's looking at me like, Mom, give me food. No, you already had dinner. We'll get you new biscuits tomorrow. We had to get them some new food. Or more food, I should say. So, last week I saw somebody carrying this in the store. And I was like at a bookstore. I was at the Barnes and Noble. And somebody was carrying this. And I was like, I like this Lana. I like the Lana 20. Well, here's the thing about that. I have them both. It's not like one or the other. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take out the fluff. Let's take out the fluff. Let's do some undressing. The problem I always had with this bag is the way it's divided on the interior, but I have to get over those things sometime. Um, now that it's not completely smushed, I mean, not smushed, but overly fluffed out, um, let's get more of the stuffing out of it. It will smooth down a little bit. Get some of this out. And then I will go look and see how much I paid for the sucker. Um, so this is how this looks. So there's no crossbody, it's just a shoulder carry. It has a snap closure, like so. And here we go. So, huh. Well, run it. It's not, my shoulders don't love it. I love it. My shoulders don't love it. It's the blue gray. This is called Bluebell. This is the Bluebell. So this might I don't know how this works. I don't normally shop at Dillard's. I don't know what their return policy is, especially for something that was 40% off. I don't know. I'll have to try this again in the morning and see how I feel. But I love the color. I like the bag. I'm just worried about, am I gonna tolerate the shoulder issue? Because you know how that goes. If it's falling off your shoulder, sometimes you just never reach for it. And but again, I told you I saw somebody carrying this and I just loved it. It was so pretty on her shoulder. I watched her walk by and I told James, look at that bag. And James, of course, didn't see it. Um I mean it fits okay. I think it's okay. I mean, it's so pretty. Okay, let me see how much did I pay for this thing? Um it's great, Jackie. Jeff, I think it's two. It's just yeah, the middle part. The middle part drives me nuts. But I don't carry that much stuff. If you actually carry a lot of stuff, this is not the best bag. Um, Let me go back and look. Um, who did I buy this from? Dillard's. So this went in, oh, did I have a screenshot of my purchase? There we go. It doesn't show okay, let me go to my email. Let me go to the email. This was purchased over there. And it should say, hey, you got your thing. Am I on the wrong email? Talks amongst yourselves while I'm trying to find how much I paid for this bag. Okay, there we go. So, this bag cost me $321 from $297. Well, I mean it was $297 plus, tax, so it was $321. Originally, I think this bag is $550, or $495. I'm not sure which. It might be $495. Let's see. $4.95. So it was $4.95. I bought it for right at $300. So I got it for $200 off essentially. So I think that's a good purchase. Um, is it a smart financial decision? Ooh. Look at me. Am I a smart financial decision maker? No, no, that's not me. So I just need to sit and look at it tomorrow in the light of day, and then say, hey, is this something I want to go into more debt for? Um, right now it's a yes. But tomorrow I'll put it on my shoulder when I'm not tired, not having spent the day at work. Look at myself in the mirror. Like, do I like the way this looks? I'm gonna leave all the shipping and fluff right as it is, right here. So tomorrow I can make a more informed decision. Because right now my emotional decision is I want that bag. You know? Um oh yeah, not too expensive, not to be in love. The love is there. It's just does my shoulder love it? Um Send it back. I'll have to make the appointment. I'll have to tomorrow morning I will know. You don't love it, Jackie. Oh, I agree. It's too big a price tag just to not be in love. Don't you, coach? Love you. And that's not I mean, it's not again, I almost bought the Brooklyn 39, but I know I don't like the interior finish on that. This is the only other bag in the Bluebell that I really wanted. All the other bags in Bluebell, I looked at, they're too small. Right. Well, I have the small Lana, which I love. Um, Works out fabulously. But thank you, Craig. Reminding me I need to take my meds. I have oh, bye Dawn. Just wanted to stop by, say hi. Um, I know you have wanted this bag, Jackie, but don't jump into it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna look at it tomorrow. What's clean is I mean, there is how I feel about that bag and how I feel about the sweater. I love that sweater hands down. But also at the same time, that bag's $300, and this is what made me do it to begin with, was I spent $350 for this wink wink bag. Where at least with that $300 bag, that even if in the future I sell it for just $200, that's still something back if I don't keep it. But I don't know. I really like the Lana. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't like the new fall colors. Have you seen the new fall colors? They're all deep, rich colors, but I'm more of a light, bright, cartoony pink and light blue person. I mean, I love a navy bag, don't get me wrong, but I'm not really into the dark, deep colors. They have like this really deep olive, this really deep merlot, this really deep, like I love the maple. I think the maple's awesome. Like, not gonna lie, but I mean, I want a little bit of brightness. Um, I think that bag stays stiff. Yeah. Wonder if that bag would feel better if your shoulder once it starts to break. I don't know. I need to put my things in it, but I'm too biased right now because it was such a stupid decision to begin with to purchase it that I need to make sure I'm gonna eat my dinner with you guys. Don't talk yourself into it. Put it away. Yeah. I put it away in the box and I'll look at it tomorrow in the light of day. Um, I didn't. They did it last fall too, the Merlot. Yeah, I like a burgundy. I like a burgundy and I like wine color, but the Merlot is just a little too dark for me. Although when it comes to actual wine, I'm a huge fan of the Merlot. Merlot is one of my more favored um, wine types. So I'm actually not as much fan of the burgundy. Um, Region of France. My mom drinks all I guess it's really disappointing with the salad. I really wanted the salad. I'm not sure how much we paid for the salad, but this is a sad salad, y'all. This is one sad it's just heart's romaine. It's not like it's but you know what? It came out of a fast food store and it got sent to my house, so I don't care. I need to eat something and then take my medication. The strap top doesn't look very comfortable. I'll see, send it back, but that's just me. Okay. Hey, the black and white purse behind your head looks like something Someone drew a oh. Okay, that's a good. You know what? I had noticed that in one of my things, so let me move that. It's actually that, um, this. Let's see if that does better over here. I had noticed that in another video, so well, maybe that doesn't really help if I move it that way. I might have to move it somewhere else. We'll see how that looks. Just return a gorgeous pair of boots because there was a seam on the inside rubbing. Oh, see, that's not going to work. We kept them, but now being more discerning in my purchases. Yeah, this one might have to go back, guys. Don't be shocked if that one goes back. I'm a little sad. I'll have to look at it in the morning. Um, I'm eyeing the new Burgundy Speedy 20 that will be coming out. Nice. I am a huge fan of the Speedy bag. It is my favorite style bag in any company that makes that style. So I'm eating a Caesar salad, y'all. And this is the packages. I just used half of it. They actually give me 2 things of the salad dressing. Who eats that much salad dressing? That's a lot. That's more salad dressing than salad. I'm like, no. I mean, I like a Caesar salad. It's probably one of my favorite salads, but not with that much dressing. No, thank you. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to really look at that. Apparently, my sister just ditched me. When I looked over here, a text just came through, and yeah, I think she just did. She just ditched me. Huh. So she ditched me for her other friends. Hmm. Yeah. So she's coming over Sunday. Well, whatever. It's fine. I'm getting. I told you she was mad at me on the phone. So she got a better fun offer to go swimming at her friend's house. So she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna come see you tomorrow, Jack. I love barrel bags. They're my favorite. hmm Where did I put? I think I need to return this bag. I think I will do that tomorrow. And I'm just gonna take it to the store. I'll just drive it over to the store instead of mailing it. Where I'll mail it. I don't know. It got here really fast. I don't really. I'm not sure. I wasn't planning on going into town, but let's see if I can wrap this up with a semblance of. Well, James will be happy. Sometimes you just have to buy it, try it on, you say no, which I hate doing. How in the world did they? What did they do? Ugh. I would like to have a conversation with the people in the shipping department, please. It's like, y'all. I know you're trying to protect the bag, but that means making sure the tape doesn't touch the leather. You know? I feel like it's a course of how not to package a bag. I get that a lot though, but I do expect better from a department store. But I think the way these work when they come from an actual store, like not just a warehouse, that they take them off the production floor and the employees pack it. So it's not like it's not really their job, to do this. So they just kind of smack it together and say it's done instead of doing a good job. They just do a job and say, I mean, it's not the worst packing job I've seen. It's not the best. It's not the best, y'all. Not best. This is not how you package a $500. $500 bag. Yeah. They did double box it so it wouldn't get smashed. This doesn't have the right. Huh. It didn't have the label to return it. I'm sure I'm going to have to do something fancy on the app or something. But no. Yeah. When you get to the point when you have a lot of bags like we do, the bags have to have a bit higher scrutiny. Yeah. Yeah. No, I just can't take any bag anymore. I have too many bags and I have so many bags that if my shoulders don't love them, I know I will not use it. I know I won't use it. And here I am looking at it like it's such a gorgeous color. Like Jackie, it's like you know better. I know better. I know better. You know, like not only do I know better, I have this one. So it's believe me, I sat there and talked to myself the entire time like Jackie, don't get it, don't do it. You already have this one. Don't buy the other one. But I'm like, but it's so pretty. I love the shoulder bag. But the shoulder bag doesn't love me. It's not true love. It's just, a temporary friend. And I don't need any more temporary friends. I need some long-term committed friends, you know, people that were going to be here for the long haul, thick and thin, good times and bad times. So that's going back. And sometimes that's just what has to happen. I'm gonna put this. Oh, I was going to take my medication. That's what I was going to do. Where did I put my medication? I've moved so much stuff again all over. Yesterday, I was moving stuff everywhere. Here it is. Because I was playing with my bags, and I'm going to get my meds out so I don't forget. Totally agree, Craig. From Beer on Hill, don't pay full price for them. I tried out a bag from Verano Hill. Well, okay. It's better than the LV just thrown in a three. Oh yeah, that's true. LV and man, they just throw their bags in a box. They don't care. They don't care. I mean, Coach is like protects them like they're made out of your grandmother. Like it's like a baby. It's been taken care of so well, and then you have Louis Vuitton that just throws them in a box and say, "Hey, you got it." You know. I have one large Lana, one Brooklyn 39, and I like the Brooklyn a lot more. See, the Brooklyn's the one I almost bought, Marilla, because the 39 in that blue, ugh. But here's the thing. I'm also looking at the Marc Jacobs, the Sac extra large. But again, I've never seen it in person. I don't have a store next to me. Um, I mean, I'm kind of in that same boat where people say, I have to buy the bag to see the bag. because I mean, for me to go to the nearest Marc Jacobs place would be an hour away. Actually, any of them is an hour away for me, either direction. The closest thing to me, 30 minutes away, is an outlet. So actually, and it's I do have a Jacobs outlet near me, but they're not going to have that bag in there. Um, I have one large. Okay, no, anything Chanel and Hermes with ships is on a bed tissue paper. Nice. Hey, Jeanette. Dawn says, even Stony Clover packages um, yeah. Louis, it's almost if you wonder if Louis likes their bags. It's like, do you not like your own merchandise that you treat it this poorly? But that's how they treat it. That's how they treat it. That's how they treat their bags. Um, so yeah, I'm way happier with my Cusco bag than I am with that Coach bag. So that gotta go. But 2 bags are getting mailed out of my house tomorrow. Yay, me! Um, because I'm working on it. I'm working on the letting go part. You know, so that's why the hoarder in me, the bag collector in me, wants to keep that Lana so bad, but I know it's $300. I really can't afford. Just look. You're not going to use the bag. Let it go. Let it go. This is what I'm doing. Okay. And about LV not caring about their customers? I don't think LV cares about their employees. If you listen to Dial M for Style, she talks about her experience as a former Louis Vuitton employee. This doesn't sound very glamorous at all. Mm. Craig says a friend of mine on TikTok unboxed the new belt bag from Marc Jacobs and she loves it so much. Oh, that's cool. I have a local Lux stores in Ottawa. I have to go to Montreal or Toronto. Oh yeah, I have to go to a whole other towns, not just other towns, several towns away. You know, Marla, I know it was just pure FOMO for me to buy that bag. Was missing out on getting it. Um, yeah. So the small Lana was the right choice to make from the get go. If the Juliet had come in that blue, I would have bought it full price. And I don't like buying things at full price, but man, the Juliet is an amazing bag. I love that bag. That one loves me back. That bag loves me back. The shoulders, the fit, the drape, everything about that bag. Wow, not even department stores? Yeah. Department stores are kind of like a dying thing though. Outdoor malls, um, shopping arcade things are still, individual stores. Those still work out well, but the I was watching Cassie Thorpe's video today, and she was talking about luxury like she normally does, and about it's just a different environment now. It's not 1990, where it was hard to find things and buying the occasional pre-love thing may have had stigma to it. So people, oh, you bought that used. Now people don't care. People think they like a deal and a smart deal, and and they're talking about like how Fashion File and the Real Real has so much inventory coming in all the time, and it's so easy to get. And honestly, sometimes those shopping experiences from I can't vouch for the Real Real all the time, but when I've purchased from the Real Real, they've packed things nicely, and I don't pay for the extra packing. You know, and that's that. I just want it in a box to get to my house safely. Steph says I have an LV store 10 minutes from my house, but stopped going in boutique because the customer service is hideous and they all have edges. Yeah, I buy online now. That's what I do, Steph. Where like Jackie, you're the better off looking for a 19-foot bandit hobo. Yeah. The hobo fit better. You're right, Morella. The hobo is a better bag. That bandit hobo was better than that, Lana. Wow. Well, that's eye-opening. Hmm. Until December, that is Nashville is getting Hermes. Finally, nice. We'll have to have Winnie go up there and do scope it out. Ronnie, outdoor malls do great here. Nordstrom's Rack. Yeah, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Frost, Burlington, all those things do great here too. Um, any of those stores do great. Now you go to a standalone Neiman's, a standalone Dillard's, a standalone. No, they're not doing great. You know, those places are not doing great. You know, I'd rather shop online. Going in store can be such a pain because the customer service people too rude. Mm-hmm. 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 But it's not even like people are people. I honestly think they're just understaffed and they just don't give the same amount of because they're understaffed. I think they're a little bit more harried to help when they do help, and there's not enough of them, right? You know, when I get my boogie bag from the Real, they squished it. No, that's not good. Craig says worth a little trip, like to take me 4 hours to drive to Atlanta, and we used to go 2 hours. That's nice. That's much better. Um, wait. So Travis, why is he sad? Nashville sounds like more fun than Atlanta. Driving in Atlanta is insanity. Dawn says the Real has terrible packaging. Jeanette says I buy online as well. Ronnie says Nordstrom went back to being privately owned, so that probably helps. Apple belongs to Steph. I have done everything LV related, from shopping to bag repairs online to actually are good either way. Their online service is amazing. I've had 2 bags repaired through their online service system, no problems. It's their in-store issue, the in-store experience I have a problem with. The online experience is great. You know what? They don't care. Money's money. They have it, they don't have it. They send it to you, they don't, you mail it to you or they don't mail it to you or you pick it up at the store. But you go into a store and you're like, hey, can I buy this bag? And they're looking at you like, who are you? We're not selling you our bag. Like, why not? It's right there. I see the bag. It's right there on the wall. Why can't I have that bag? That's for display only. Like, well, that's great. Most people use pictures for displays. So, okay, so I can't buy that bag. No. Do you have any more of those bags? No. So I can't buy that bag. No. Pull up my phone. It's in stock. Well, I can buy it online. And they're like, and they look at you like, how dare you? I'm like, whatever. I don't talk to those people anymore. Um, that was actually with perfume. That wasn't actually the bag. It was a perfume I was looking for. Travis doesn't want to be too close to an Hermes, Craig. D exactly. My store is 400%, 100% not understaffed. They were standing around eyeballing me and actually like I was oh yeah. See, that's just a bunch of Karens standing around or whatever name you want to give those people. They're just rude. Yeah. And don't believe that they are actually accepting of oh yeah, no. I don't We tell people don't judge a book by their cover, but we all do it and it's natural. And but when I worked in retail, I can tell you one thing, the least likely person to buy something is the one who bought something. The person that looked like they could buy whatever they wanted were the person that didn't buy it. Probably because they already owned it. I don't know. But I don't judge people based on appearances when it comes to shopping because you never know what people are buying things for other people. Some people are personal shoppers. Some people are. I have been that person who's walked into a regular sized person store and I'm a plus size gal. Yeah, I'm not buying anything in here for me. I was buying it something for my mom, who is a tiny lady, and I was looking for a nightgown for her, and the salespeople looked at me like, why are you here? Well, it didn't make me feel comfortable shopping in there. It's like, I have friends and family to shop for, you know? Away from Hermes, very scary, says Dawn. Apple Blonde, true, Dawn. KOP service hits or miss. Vegas is actually good with customer service. They are not Jeanette. KOPs. Yeah. I am too long in the tooth with snotty. Yeah, I can't deal. My life, man, life's too short to deal with that. I've made some of those mistakes when I was younger in my 20s. I'm not going to do those. I'm trying not to do those anymore. Well, Craig, I love you. Craig says, Dawn, when we lived 40 minutes away, I went to Hermes a minimum of twice per week and didn't ever walk out empty-handed. It's just your aesthetic. You like their things. Hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just the way it is. I'm trying not to look at bags. Yeah. Yeah, you're like Jackie girl. Like you just showed us how many bags. I'm trying not to look at bags. I really am. Um I'm trying very hard not to. My impulse control's not the best. My first week with new boss, a little rough. He's still with our other boss, so our old boss is mentoring the new boss. It's a little rough because it's just a lot of information. And today, my workday today, my software crashed, and the person who needed to reinstall it isn't here on a Friday. So I'm like, what? Looks like I'm done for today. So I kind of loitered around, talked to people, did a few things, hung out, and then, just the way it was. So it was a weird work week. It was a relaxing work week, and a stressful work week. And the fact that I was doing old fashioned production work, which means I'm just sitting there listening to an audiobook, zoning out. But I was so used to constantly having to do things, troubleshoot, find a fire, something's happening, and then that wasn't this week. Of course, today, at the very end of the day, fires happened. Like, why did all the fires wait till Friday? So my next week might be interesting. Next week we'll be going into Monday with knowing that we have some forest fires to put out. Not literally, guys, figuratively. Um, Steph says agrees, Janet. When I go to LV, I'm usually wearing athleisure and a Lululemon belt bag. They have no idea how much money I have in my bank account and how many bags I have. Just yeah, rude. Exactly. Alabama says I work like 10 minutes from there, so maybe that's a good thing. Hybrid schedule. KLP, I should have known that my oldest nephew lives there. Yeah. That's the King of Prussia Mall, by the way, as I think everyone's talking about. So I will probably be going over to the outlet malls tomorrow just because um, I have, there's a Miniso there. There's a particular Miniso Disney collab I really want to get, and I'm hoping it's there. I didn't buy the Miniso Hello Kitty plush that just came out because they're $30. I'm like, $30 for a random. I'm like, I don't know. I don't like every Hello Kitty character. Where in Disney and Friends, I pretty much like every character. It's easier to do. So I used to travel to Philly to work and miss making trips to that mall. And no idea how to get to work with the um I searched the LV app, putting things on my wish list. Craig says, okay, ladies, I have to go. Everyone have a fabulous weekend. Yeah, I'm going to get off too because I want to actually eat my salad. And so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to eat my salad. And I have a half sandwich over here looking at me. What did we end up getting? I think we ended up with a Parmesan. Yeah, we have a chicken parm sandwich and salad. So that's what I'm going to eat. And I'm going to go to bed early because I am tired. It's been a week. And I will talk to you guys later, guys. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.